Hello everybody, welcome to Chat of the Wild. This season we are playing through The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the N64 and the 3DS. You can also get it on the Wii U.
GameCube.
And GameCube.
And
Wii.
If you still have money on the Virtual Console store for the Wii, you can still buy it.
Well, I mean,
there are options. Yeah. Legal options.
Yeah.
That's what we listed off.
Yeah.
Where we were last time, we just finished the Water Temple.
Yeah. It's all downhill from here.
We explained how the Water Temple just wasn't that bad. Everyone needs to calm down.
It's not that bad, but it's still
bad.
Still my least
it's
favorite.
still the worst dungeon in the game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we got the fire arrow. I know I didn't want to say it last episode, but we just
basically
But
said
it's cool. It's something cool.
just take a few steps from the end of the Water Temple and play this sun song, fire an arrow into the sun.
It's funny how we think about it and it's like, oh man, that's really cool, but then you do it and it's like not a big deal.
No.
It's so weird.
Isn't there a heart piece over on that island too, or something like that?
I don't know.
I can't
Possibly.
remember.
So
No, I don't think so. No.
we are going to be going to the Spirit Temple, right?
No, Shadow Temple.
Shadow Temple.
This is going to be the quickest episode, or not episode, but this is the quickest.
Temple. Yeah.
I did not spend very much time playing for this episode.
It does. Yeah. It does.
I spent equally as much time in the part that you have to do as a kid and the temple.
Yes.
Like, it was pretty quick. So, first off, we do have to go back in time. This is the first time that we actually have to go back in time for our dungeons.
Yes.
And we go to Kakariko Village.
Yeah.
And got to go down in that well.
We all did it, but we got the Song of Storms as an adult.
Yeah, you have to get the Song
Learned
of Storms
Yep.
and do all that. And that lowers the water in the well so you can go down there.
Yes.
Then we are at the bottom of the well. This is where things just start getting spooky, man.
Yeah.
We're doing this one in October, Halloween. Ooh, spooky.
There's spiders and
Skeletons.
hands.
There's
There's
the
wall
house.
masters, I
Yep.
believe, in here. I've never run into one before, but
Then we'll get to let's not spoil the boss of this mini dungeon.
yes.
It's the worst.
Yeah. Good God.
But I wanted to say at
It's
first,
actually a prequel to a different game.
when I went back in time as a kid and you go back to the Hyrule town, I just wanted to be like, everyone get out of here! Leave! Go!
All hell broke loose.
You guys don't understand what's coming. You're all dead.
You're just like, the Link's got a crazy beard and he's holding a sign and he's just a hobo like, the world's gonna
The
end!
end is nigh.
Link actually becomes the old man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Old man.
That's what happens. But yeah, it's just so funny when you do that. Everything's nice again.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, you go back into town.
You go back and forth enough on that you just become numb to it. But like having not played Ocarina of Time in a while and really like being more analytical about it as we're playing through.
Yeah.
And seeing this, I'm just like, this is so weird that you went through hell in the future and now you're back and you have that couple dancing by the fountain again.
We're never.
No,
let us
fair
stay
in the
like this
world.
forever.
We're gonna live forever.
We only need our love. And then the two jokers under the tree just laughing about everything.
Yeah.
With all the dogs.
Everything's happy. Well, they're still in a good mood in the future.
Yeah.
They're still hanging out underneath the tree, laughing about crap.
Right. So, back to the bottom of the well.
Yes.
First thing we see is a skeleton.
Well, the first thing we do beforehand, don't we go there as an adult when you walk into the town? Because you can walk into the town as an adult, and there's in order to learn the song or something like that.
No, that's after.
That is
because
after this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Although I think
You could probably walk there.
you need the item that's in here, but I don't know if you
Does that trigger
have
the
to get to.
cutscene?
Yeah, I don't know if you can sequence break that.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Check out some speedruns for that. Anyway,
First thing we see is a skeleton
yeah.
in the corner.
And Navi says that it's talking to her, basically.
Yeah.
Spoopy. Very spoopy.
And he.
A lot of invisible walls
Yes.
in this dungeon.
That we can't see yet.
Yeah, you can't see, and that's the idea.
Yeah.
Is that you are just supposed
But
to
if
be
you've
walking
already
through
played
things.
it,
Yeah, if you knew it, it was just like keep
going.
walking like
Yep.
it's nothing.
go to the middle room.
So yeah, before we started playing this game, in fact, when we started doing this series, I was like, you know what? I think for the first time, I'm actually going to do the bottom of the well the way they want you to like explore it and get lost and all that stuff. And I got to it and I was like, no, I'm gonna do what I always do.
It did for me either.
Yeah.
I literally had to I took some effort to clean up afterwards, but I still only have the 200 rupee wallet, so I don't even care. Like, I don't care about any of the rupees.
Are there silver rupees somewhere in here, in like the basement or something?
There's like 100 rupees and some items that you can get. I don't think there's any. There's some sculptulas to get.
I didn't get any of them. I didn't get any of anything.
Yeah,
Other than
I never
that, you're
do.
only there for one thing.
There's I don't know. There's a path that I walk in this dungeon every time.
Yeah.
I had to get refreshed on this one because I forgot just how to get through here.
Yeah.
So I did have to do some exploring, but even then, I still got the item, and still like my map had like 4 treasure chests on it, and I'm like,
yeah, I don't care.
Some of them were silver keys, and I'm like,
Really?
there were like locked doors that are pointless. Like you don't actually need to
completely
go.
I think
pointless.
some of them are like gates or whatever.
I think it's if you and it wants you to get lost because getting lost is how you run into those areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you mess up and fall down to the basement, then you have to find your way out.
It's almost like this is a bad design on the opposite way, like where Water Temple was just like this narrow path that you had to cycle through over and over at certain points. This one has so many sort of dead ends.
Yeah.
And you just constantly keep doing that. But they're not even quite dead ends because you go through there and there is a path that just takes you back to the main area.
Yep.
Right.
And after getting the Lens of Truth, finding, there's a lot of invisible walls here that just took me into these rooms that I didn't need to bother with.
Yep.
But so some interesting spots in here. The first main area, you have the giant skull bat thing that's just flying around that you have to just avoid.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can stop him.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's the skull that just flies
It goes
around.
around
What, the
here.
bubble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the okay, yeah.
The big bubble.
Yeah, because you'll run into him over by the Triforce emblem. He'll sometimes hit you there. Because he's just flying around the outside.
He just goes in a
Wherever
circle,
it's
right?
Yeah.
Outside.
So yeah.
But you do have to go through that area.
Yeah.
Unless you remember the path. You remember the critical path
Yeah.
for this, like you, Brian. Maybe that's what it is. Because I had to go through a few things in here. There's the room with all the graves that you have to light the torches that apparently Brian skipped.
No, don't know that one.
Yeah,
I've never done this any of this stuff before ever.
It's I guess it's a really bad design.
Yeah.
Just that the critical path. Although it kind of is interesting in a way where when you get the item, you can see all the shortcuts in here, and that's kind of a cool realization.
Yeah, because that's the point, is to get lost. This is just meant to troll you.
I just
Shadow of the Wild!
I just knew where the invisible walls were still.
Right.
What about the poisonous swamp thing at the bottom with the hands coming out?
No. Is that where the silver rupees are?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no.
There's an area with silver rupees that there is a poisonous swamp with hands just sticking out. They don't move. They're just these static hands. Yeah, it's weird to call it. It's a cavern.
Yeah, it's like a cave.
It's a little cave
Yeah.
underneath this thing. That if you touch it, you take damage. But there's like wood planks for you to run along.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go through all that. Really, all you got to do, I guess, is go to the Triforce on the opposite side of the main room.
You basically run a straight line. Except for there's a spot where it looks like there's a wooden X sticking out, and you want to run either to the left or the right of that because there's
a hole in the middle.
There's a hole there. But that's the only deviation from the straight line you need to make.
I want to talk about those X things we're talking about. That's a torture device.
Yeah.
I can't remember what those things are called. One of the evil people in Game of Thrones has it as their flag.
Yeah.
So it's like really weird. This is a kids game. This is rated E for everyone. They had to take the red blood out.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have to. They chose to, but they still left the underground dungeon with torture devices in it and skeletons that still talk to you.
Yeah.
And then the boss of this map
God.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically your goal is to get through to the other side, to where there's some creepy water fountain with the Triforce in front of it.
Yeah.
You play the Zelda's Lullaby, and then you go automatically just straight back to where you came from.
Back around, yeah.
Because there is a little well of water that is now empty in a spot that you can crawl through at the bottom.
Yep.
And then that takes you to
I didn't realize until you brought it up just how straightforward this one is.
Yeah,
it's
it's
super
there and back.
linear.
Wow.
That's it. And I sat down and was like, I'm gonna mess around with this, and no, just there and back, just like I always do.
It's the easiest thing.
It takes you go through a couple other like Skulltulas and you end up in a room.
It might be fun for you to actually just go back and try to clear that area.
Yeah.
To find the map and the compass. You know,
To
there's
do
a
it-
map and a compass.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've never gotten them.
Just do that. Find the other rooms that you've never seen
Yeah,
before. It might be cool.
I might as well go back and do it.
Might be cool
Just
for
to
you.
do it. You got to
Yeah.
get those Skulltulas.
Out of the wild.
Woo!
So the boss,
The dead hand.
the Dead Hand,
Yeah.
which is one of the creepiest things in the history of Zelda.
Yes.
I mean, can you guys think of anything that's creepier than this character?
No. This is the thing that still gives me nightmares.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
just
mean,
the way
there's-
he comes towards you. His head's back, his neck.
He twitches.
And then, like, when he gets close enough to you, it's like head
His
starts
jaw
coming
unhinged.
Like
down.
Silent Hill.
It is straight up a Silent Hill creature.
Yeah, that's true.
So you walk into this room and there's just these long hands
It's like 7
sticking
of them
out of the
in
ground.
a circle.
That if you get too close, they will grab you, and you want it to grab you.
Yes,
That's how you start the battle.
Yeah.
When you do, a tornado of dirt blows up out of the ground, and Dead Hand appears.
There's the thing commanding all of the hands.
And he's this weird, fleshy blob with a stretched
With-
face
Long,
and
creepy
like
teeth.
and little like
He's got like
not
Like-
even developed
lanky.
hands,
Yeah.
like arms.
Yeah.
he's got like a Attack on Titan smile.
Yeah.
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 Too many teeth.
Ugh.
And he just inches his way towards you, and you have to like wriggle your way out of the hand.
Well, you have to get
before he gets to
you have to get free of the hand,
Dense fire,
But-
baby.
but stay close enough to him that he doesn't walk away. I didn't use Din's fire.
I didn't do anything. What did that do?
Just helps faster. Just
Just
gets the hands off faster.
Does it? Oh no! Can you actually use an item while the hand is grabbing you?
Well, if you can use Dense fire while it's grabbing.
Really?
I
I did not know that. I usually just wiggle and smash buttons until I get out.
Yeah, I can't do. I didn't think you could do anything until you
No.
were free to the hand.
well, yeah. No, I meant like if it's getting ready to hit you, you can use that because you do the animation.
If he's still, if it's still like if he's as long as he's above ground, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, you just need to stay close to him but away from the hands.
Yeah.
But okay,
You-
I'm sure it would damage him
Another
too.
different way of doing it. Yeah. So yeah, you just have to do this a few times. There's really no trick to it outside of that stuff of just like, no, you need to get caught by the hands. You need to get him close to you.
You need to lure him in
Yeah, you gotta lure him.
because then he'll drop his head down and you can attack him.
And
he's
also
flash.
we are fighting on a pile of bones.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
so-
floor is just
Dead
bones.
things.
It's all spoopy.
Everything it's ever caught.
And this is
That makes it
This
even
is-
more creepy.
this is at the bottom of the well.
This is the kid.
The citizens were drinking from this well.
When it had water.
This
Wait,
is
see,
We did
where-
them a favor by getting all the water out. We
No.
we also screwed them up in 7 years, but we'll get to that.
yeah.
So we beat him, and we get the Lens of Truth, a little item that you can use to see invisible things.
It's the noise it makes when you use it.
Mine's like wow,
Kind of.
wow.
Oh, maybe they changed it.
Maybe they did. Anyway, we're just like both really bad at making sounds with our mouth.
That's probably true. Too.
That's probably what it is.
But I bet they changed it.
All right. So now that we did this, we just really need to go back to being an adult now.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's not really. I mean,
There's not really anything extra
No.
to do.
we didn't
besides
do anything
Skulltulas.
extra. I mean,
I
because
didn't do
you
anything.
guys have been sweeping stuff up already.
Yeah, I'm pretty much caught up. I don't know. I've
Yeah,
got
it's just Skulltulas that you could do, I think.
I've got I only have 2 like 8 heart pieces left to find, so there's really not much to do.
Yeah. From this point on, there's not too much to do. Extra.
Yeah. Unless you want to go ahead and do Gerudo Valley
The
first
arrow bow
before
stuff.
No, don't.
you
do
know, no. Then don't. Yeah. Then just head to the Shadow Temple.
that. So
We head back to Kakariko Village.
go back to Kakariko Village. It's on fire,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there's a.
And then all hell broke loose.
We run into Sheik. Sheik's there, doesn't know what's going on.
Totally got run into.
Yeah. and a spirit comes out of that well and knocks
Very
Sheik out.
purple static starts flying around the town.
And then it knocks us out. So this was clearly our fault.
Yeah.
We did this.
7
Who
years
knew
ago.
spirits are stopped by water?
Dead Hand was a guardian, and we killed him. Mm-hmm. He was a good guy.
Who knew
Yeah,
you just had
right.
to wait 7 years for it to come out?
All of those dead people we saw down there, those were Republican politicians.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
doing a good thing.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, alright.
Political. So
Savage!
yeah, that cutscene happens. Then we wake back up, and Sheik tells us that Impa went in to the Shadow Temple to try to stop it, and we've seen a pattern here. I think we know what's going to happen.
They don't come out.
It's
Except for Link. You gotta question that. what was Link doing in there? Got some conspiracy theory videos
there
about
you
that.
go.
So afterwards, we can. She gives us a song,
Yes.
another spoopy song.
Spoopy
Yep.
song.
She says, "This is the melody that will draw you into the infinite darkness that absorbs even time. Listen to this, the Nocturne of Shadow." Yeah, and the first time you do it, it's
Sorry, I
kinda-
forgot. When the spirit was going, Sheik says, "Get back, I'm drunk."
Oh, there you go. Yeah. I did also forget to mention at the beginning of this, after we finish the water temple, we have the thing where Sheik climbs on the tree behind Link, and Link's like, "Where'd she go?"
Yeah.
And then it jumps off of the tree behind him, and he's just like, "What happened?" It's just like, Link's an idiot.
I've always loved that exit. That one's like maybe my favorite because you actually see Sheik.
Rather than it just being magic, like, poof.
She's all of a sudden Sheik's gone. Like no, Sheik.
Smoke
kinda have
screen.
to- Yeah, you kind of have to see her working for it.
So the only way we can get into
him.
into the temple is by using the song.
Right.
I believe there's no other way to get in there.
No. Was this mind blowing to you as a kid that there was a dungeon there the whole time that
Yes.
you didn't know about?
Yes.
I thought that was so cool.
Crazy.
Like holy yes.
Holy poop.
Holy spoopies.
So we go into there, and it's like, this is kind of cool because this is the one time you need Din's fire for
This
something.
is the first of like
Yeah.
2 times you'll need it. You need it in the dungeon again later. There's a room deep in the dungeon that you need it for, but
I don't remember. Okay.
it's the
What is
master or the boss key room. But yes, we'll
Oh
get
yeah,
there.
yeah. Okay, yeah. The Star Wars moment.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, you go down into this area, and yeah, that was another cool thing when I was a kid. You go, and there's this long little stairway down into this area that looks like some ritual area.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks creepy, but yeah, you have to use the Din's fire to light all of the torches around it.
You got those creepy looking walls.
With the faces on
Yeah,
them.
with the faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get down there, and it's a crypt. We're now in a crypt now. This is actually where, rather than the bad dead, they threw him into the well. This one, they were actually buried here.
Yeah.
They actually took care of the dead in this place. And yeah, it
The
gets
Temple
weird.
of the Dead.
So very early on, we get the item for this one, which was it's one of my least favorite items of this
You
game.
only use it.
Yeah, no.
Really. I mean,
It's like, hey, do you want to make it feel like you're running on ice all the time?
Sure.
It's like,
right.
that's kind of it. Yeah, you can float a little bit.
You only need it for places that it is designed, like for a puzzle that it's designed for.
Because most of the times, the distance that you get from that is equal to you just jumping off without any boots at all.
Yeah, for the most part.
Talk about the hover boots. Yeah, we get
yeah.
these ones very early on.
Yeah, this is a very, very linear dungeon. In fact, it is the guy who does the series Boss Keys referred to this dungeon as a gauntlet. Like, you are running a gauntlet. You are running into...
It is more of like movement challenges. Like,
Yeah.
you're just moving constantly, and you're either fighting a thing, or you have to time something right.
Or you're trying to move through something to avoid like a wall master, or you have to keep moving.
So we have the rooms where, similar to in the ice cavern with the spinning blades, but this
Yeah.
time there's a reaper.
In the middle,
It's,
there's
again,
2 of them.
spoopy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
And yeah, there's some silver rupee challenges on
and
there.
Silver rupees, those are back.
Or some other rooms. on
In order
here.
to get the hover boots, you have to fight another dead hand.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, this one's easier because we have Master Sword now, so we're stronger.
Well, I use the big Goron sword.
You did that, so it's even quicker.
My favorite part of this dungeon is the boat. There's a
The boat gauntlet? Yeah.
Okay,
It's just a boat.
okay. The boat is so dumb. The boat
Sorry,
is
yeah,
so
We're
dumb.
not there yet, but we're not there yet.
Okay, when we get to it, I was thinking about too. I've got a little
And you can
skit.
you
to
can
go
even
with
see the boat ahead of time, because if you fall down the shortcut path,
Oh yeah, you can look through
you
the
can be
little
like,
grating there.
oh hey, look, there's a boat. But yeah, once we get past like the first area, we're led into this giant room where we have to kill Skulltulas, avoid guillotine blades,
Yeah, there's guillotines all over
Yeah.
this thing.
there
Ready to
are
eat for everyone.
wall masters, KA for kids to adult. By
Kids
the way.
doodle. Sorry.
Some kids maybe shouldn't. And then there's like there are platforms that raise and lower.
They have time it right.
Yep.
Some of them are invisible.
Yep. They
there's-
move. They're invisible and they move.
There are those the things from the original Zelda game which are on the walls.
The
that,
spike floor movers.
yeah, they're now moving in circles around
There's
certain
the things
things.
that
Yeah.
shoot lasers. There's the eyeball that
Beamos
shoot lasers. The beamos.
everywhere.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. And yeah, Gauntlet is a perfect way to describe
A
this.
couple times there are those things where you have to throw bombs into. There's a couple different rooms where you have to do that. And
Yeah, there's
to
one
get
that's
keys
extra.
to
There's
blow
one
up.
one you get a key. The other is just rupees, which
Yeah.
I was really disappointed because again, I'm at max rupees at 200.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay that way throughout the entire game.
Yeah, we're basically out of things to buy at this point.
Yes. You have, or was I? There was the room near the beginning that you have to turn this thing to the right dial. But if you don't do it right, the floor opens and you fall.
Okay,
I don't know if you
yeah.
guys knew that. Because I thought I did it right. Like I already knew the solution to this puzzle. You have to use the lens of truth to see which skull is still there.
Yeah.
And then you basically turn this giant dial that you pull, like Link pulls himself, to the right thing. I knew that one, but I skipped it and went to another door. Came back, and I was just confused as to which one it was because I didn't double check. I was like, yeah, it's this one here. All right, what's happening? And the floor opens behind you and you fall to a pit.
Really?
And I didn't know that. So yeah, you get punished if you do it wrong. But yeah, it's the one that you do, and then the tongue of the mouth sticks out a little bit. That you need to use the
yeah.
hover boots to get across.
Yeah, right, okay.
It's so
Yeah,
weird.
because you only know it by the lens of truth, by which head is on the pike.
Yep.
Okay.
But if you do the wrong one, the floor opens up.
Okay.
Yeah.
That probably happened to me when I was a kid, but that hasn't happened in a long time.
What are some other rooms? Yeah, you kind of went through pretty much all of them.
So once you get past that area, then there's this kind of there's a spot where you have to use your iron boots and your hover boots alternately.
Yeah, you have these fans.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
These fans that blow you, which again, just so weird.
Yeah.
That's the weird one.
Yeah, we're just constantly getting blown in this room, and but yeah, and then there's a really weird room that I've always had a problem with because there's like in the corner you have to bomb bone parts.
Yeah, just a mound
Oh,
of
yeah.
decay.
which reveals a chest with a key in it.
And I think there's already other chests in that room too.
Yeah, I
There's
think
like at
so.
least one other chest
Yeah.
that you can easily see. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's they have that in the bottom of the well. There's an area that you can do that with as well. But
Okay.
again, you know the critical path, so you skipped all of that
So,
stuff.
yeah. So maybe I would have seen it, but even as a kid, like I don't think I knew first time going through that I needed to bomb a mile.
And that's the thing is, I remembered that. Like
Yeah.
apparently,
Yeah,
I did it enough as
yeah.
a kid that
I always remember that
now
room
you
that,
can bomb-
that
you
like
can bomb.
because that always stood out to me. Like that is just a really weird puzzle that
Mm-hmm.
I have no frame of reference for in any part of this game.
There's a room 2 with a BMOS that 2 of the doors are invisible ones that you have
Yeah.
to walk through, but then one is a bomb.
Yeah, one is a bomb door.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
There's some rooms that you have spike mounds on the ground that you need to use the lens of truth to see.
Yes.
And then you got to like hook shot from place to place to try to
Yes,
see
that's
everything.
right. Okay.
It's a silver ruby puzzle.
That leads to one of the other rooms where we say we throw a bomb into a thing and get a key out of.
into a giant vase.
Yes, to
Giant
a skull
flaming skull
vase.
vase. Rotating
It's
around
just
on a
this- everything
turntable.
happening in this level is nuts.
Yeah.
It's so weird, man, and all just creepy.
and all of that culminates in a ride on a haunted pirate ship.
So
I mean,
So Ty, so you love the ship
because it's just a boat in the middle of the temple.
I
That's
feel
the only reason.
I feel so bad for the guy that designed and built this boat. I mean, he was probably contract, but he put his heart and soul into it. And he gets done with it. And he's talking to like the moblin that's overseeing the whole thing. He's like, "All right, I'm done with the boat." Question: what's the song that you play to start that you wanted me to set up for this? He's like, "Oh, it's the song that Princess Zelda would get played to her when she goes to sleep." And the guy's like, "Okay, all right,
buddy."
Anyway, so where is this thing going? He's like, "Oh, about a quarter mile that way." Then it goes out into the ocean, right? No, it just runs right into the wall.
It's just done.
It's just like it's gonna crash.
We
It's
just went
like,
at the wreck.
okay,
Didn't sink.
you know, I feel so bad for the guy.
You literally,
gonna
you
use
ride
this?
it for a second to get off of it
Yeah.
as it's sinking.
Well, if it's a ghost ship, maybe it reappears back at the beginning.
It does, because if you stay on it, and because I looked away from my screen when it did that,
You shouldn't do that.
and it fell, and I had to do the whole thing over again.
Yeah, shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
So
because when you look at it as a kid, you don't think about it, even if you're not paying attention to the map or anything like
fighting,
that. It's like, whoa, this is cool. It's going down this long thing. You look at the map and you can just see your thing moving across, and it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you just make a path?
Nope, you gotta have another.
Why am I putting Zelda's song into this?
You need another Stalfos fight. So,
2 of them, yeah.
Way easy. You know, if you're using the Master Sword, you might be able to. I mean, maybe if you do a bad job of fighting, you won't get it done in time, but then you can just jump off, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, no, the second time I did it, I jumped off very early.
Yeah.
As soon as I knew I could clear the jump,
Yeah.
I was like, off this boat. All right, see ya.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I did that too because when I was preparing for this episode, like I said, I didn't spend too much time playing this. There wasn't much to do, and the well that didn't take very long. And I got to here, and it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I wanted to go to bed by like midnight. And I was like, "All right, let me see if I can do this before midnight, and let me see if I can beat this in an hour." It took me like 40 minutes to beat this thing, so I was just chugging through it.
So, yeah, we go in after the boat. There are 2 different paths. One is just going directly into the boss. Well, not directly into the boss, but
To the boss door.
To the boss door. But we'll talk about that next. First, you go into this little area that has this little labyrinth
It's a maze of
the hands.
yeah, and there are it's a square room, but you walk in on one of the corners, and you need to go to the other 3 corners to get the
And
stuff.
it always threw me off of the fact that the doors are in the corners.
Yeah.
And I always got thrown off on
That room reminds me of an old Zelda, room.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. I could see that overhead, especially with like
Yeah.
the creatures all around that you had to navigate around and something like
and
that.
you use the lens of truth to like
Or-
see through some of those walls,
or a lantern. You have to.
Yeah.
You had to use a lantern to see the
Yeah.
thing in there, like in the NES Zelda or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
There are nothing but floor masters running around in here
That turn into little floor masters.
that turn back into big floor masters, and then the cycle continues.
Yes, that's how they're born.
Uh,
Birds and the bees.
but
And
you can
salt,
ignore
and
the
then
ones in
floor
this.
Masters and floors.
You can ignore most of them in the room, in the main room, but some of the side rooms you need to actually kill one of them to get through, to get the chest to drop.
Those things are so weird because they when they see you, they float into not even a knuckle, but a little sort of limp, kind of curled hand.
It's the best
But
fist
then
they
it
can make.
freezes and just floats towards
Slams
you.
into you.
It's so weird.
And then the little ones grab you like a face hugger or something, and then suck power from you, and then become big ones again.
Rated kids through adult.
Yeah.
So after we have all that stuff, we have the room, the Star Wars room,
Yes. Where you get the master or the boss key.
the boss key. So you go into there, and there are 2 spiked walls closing in on you, but they look like little fragile wooden walls.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have to use Din's fire. Maybe could you use a fire arrow?
I've never tried, but it pays to use Din's Fire because there's 2 redeads in this room.
So you can get some damage on them too.
Yeah. And that will, I don't know, that freezes them or something, burns them. I can't remember.
It should just burn, which I think only just does equivalent of a hit.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
does a little bit.
They get some fire damage on them.
Yeah, and I've realized in this one, because I had to fight so many of them, just my strategy of Sun Song, get behind them and slash like crazy,
just
and
go
they're
nuts.
dead.
Yeah.
They're no problem at all.
Big Goron sword. 2 hits.
Even as a kid, that's such an easy way to
Yeah.
deal with those ones, because they have to turn around and see you before they freeze you.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do all that. Burn the spike walls down, closing in on you.
Burn down.
We get the boss key. So going on the way back, in order to get to the door across the chasm,
we need to make a pillar fall to create a bridge.
And you already saw there's a broken pillar on one side.
Mm-hmm.
So you figure out there's a line of bombs on the other, and it's
At
like,
the base.
At the base of it.
Yes.
What do I do with these bombs?
Well,
this is
the game has never taught you that you can shoot arrows at bomb flowers to blow them up.
Yep. So I kept trying to throw my lit Deku stick at it, and it didn't work.
There's
you can't do that.
There's a guy at some point earlier in the dungeon that tells you that you might have to do this.
By guy, you mean dead skeleton?
Some dead skeleton that Navi's like, someone's talking to me.
I'm drunk.
I'm drunk. I can hear dead voices.
Did you hear that?
He said,
what are you saying to me?
He said shoot an arrow. God. So you're throwing lit Deku sticks at it?
I mean, no, I was making. No. You can't do that. You can't throw this
I was like, wait, is this a new 3DS thing that I don't know about?
You gotta use the gyro sensor. You gotta throw the system.
Throw your DS at the wall.
Yeah, we shoot the bombs, and it blows up the pillar, and the pillar just falls. And I was standing right where it fell. Yeah. So Link just like moves a little bit, like it's nothing. I was like, it should kill him. It should do the thing where it goes like, pew, and you have like come back out the door again, like when you fall down a pit. But it didn't.
Yeah.
He just like stood there like it was nothing. I just thought that was funny.
He's a strong dude.
Yeah.
He's a hero.
Strong. His constitution like number is really high. So yeah.
And his magic bar.
Yeah.
And his magic.
Anything? I'm trying to remember. So we go through here.
It's a invisible series of pillars, platforms, whatever that you need to use. You need to use your hover boots to get across.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
Yeah. I remember that one. Yeah. They're like weird little, almost Tetris,
like Zelda, Tetris
shapes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zelda, but that's
it's like
Zelda
have you heard of the game Zelda?
Zelda pieces, yeah.
Yeah, you go through that, and then you have the boss battle, which is just one of the strangest, but one of the best boss battles.
Is this a prequel to a game? I know.
It's a prequel to a lot of other 3D Zelda bosses.
Does it start with Donkey Kong and end with
Bongo?
Yeah. So we get down there, and some music starts. Just some drums.
By the way, I had this feeling, like I had this thought, like every time I go into this battle, do they not hear this thing like banging down there? Ding,
oh yeah, no. It's like Jumanji.
Oh, it's just an earthquake.
Oh, it's pretty deep, man. We fell really far.
Yeah. And we had to climb down to get there.
I want to find. I know it's out there. Ocarina of Time remade in like Minecraft to figure out how they figured out like proportions on that stuff.
Right.
Like if you're going that deep far down, because we're in this dungeon battle where you can't. It's just black all around.
You drop into a pit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're in a pit that there's just a giant drum in there.
In the shortcut that I was talking about earlier to get to where the pirate ship is, like that is a huge climb.
Yeah.
So that's an even further drop from pretty much level where the door was to the temple.
This is like the center of the earth.
We're pretty deep. It's pretty hot down here.
It was pretty deep. But yeah, we have to fight Bongo Bongo.
Love Bongo Bongo.
But Bongo Bongo is pretty. I mean, it's a good battle in general. I think it's very creative. It's easy. Oh, it's super easy. As soon as you figure it out.
Oh yeah.
So
I do like that he's playing the bongos too, so that like on the harder more accented beats, it will make Link jump in the air, so it messes you up when you're trying to fight him.
Yeah. So when I first started doing this, I had forgot. Like I knew what the boss was. Like I know that I need to hit each hand before I can hit the main thing.
Before you expose his eye or whatever.
Yeah, so Bongo Bongo is this pair of floating hands, and then a weird
Demigorgon.
Yeah, Demigorgon. That's a good way to say it.
It's almost like the dead hand, but instead of a face, it's just an eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a floating eyeball coming off of a fleshy stalk.
I mean, he's got kind of a beefy body to him, like
It's so weird, man.
Yeah, it's weird.
But I knew that I needed to stun the hands before I could do the damage on it. But I, at first, kept just doing it with my sword. I was waiting till the hand came down and hitting it with my sword.
Okay.
And then it didn't take me long where I still had my arrows out and just did a lock onto a hand and just hit the arrow a couple times. Like, I can stun him really quick with this.
And I forget if he drops arrows at some point.
He drops something because I'll say when I finish it. But yeah,
okay.
he does drop some things.
He only hit me twice.
Because in the Tower of the Gods in Wind Waker, which is this very similar boss battle.
Yeah.
That happens. Like it'll drop arrows for you, out of its nose. But I can't remember if he does that
maybe
too.
that's the fight I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
And I want to say there's a similar battle in Skyward Sword too.
I mean, there's a similar battle in Mario 64.
Yes.
Like this is a new 3D thing.
Yeah, that's just the thing where someone came up with the idea and they just kept copying it.
Right.
So yeah, we do that, and it's really quick. After you stun the hands, his eye opens up, but you have to use the lens of truth if you want to get a good
See
shot.
his eye, yeah.
And then you can hit him with your sword after you stun him. Do that just a couple times, he's dead.
Take him down.
What was funny is when I finished it, apparently a magic bottle had dropped at some point, so it looked like he had dissolved into a magic bottle, and that was like the big thing to look at.
He's a genie, or that's all. You don't get a heart container.
Because that's what Link was looking at too.
Yeah.
Like as it happened, it just fell at the perfect right spot. Where it was like, what is going on?
What
Why?
a jip! Where's my heart container?
Yeah. We'll give you a little bit more magic. Here, you want some rupees? No!
No! Stop it!
I want some heart.
Your economy is FUBAR.
So we finish that off. We get our heart container.
Yeah.
We step in the light.
Go talk to Impa.
Oh, Impa's there.
Yeah.
Talked about Impa being one of my favorite characters.
Yeah. This is one of the weakest setups for your. In fact, I think is the weakest setup for the Sage, because all we really get out of it is a mention of Impa.
Oh, absolutely. It feels like it had to have been a thing of cut content.
Yeah.
Like I brought up numerous times now that, and we get this when at the beginning when we're in the crypt and they start talking about the horrid history of the Hyrule family or something like that, the Hylian family. They just say things when you walk into when you're about to walk through a wall.
Yeah.
You get stopped and it says this thing.
Right.
It's kind of like not important at all.
Yeah.
But I feel like Koizumi was trying to put some story in there. And maybe there was a whole thing with Impa that he had some interaction with her.
And Miyamoto got wind of it.
Miyamoto was just like, no, this should be a gauntlet of random things. Put a boat in there.
Miyamoto built the boat. Okay.
Yeah, Miyamoto built the boat. And why is the boat there?
We must become a boat.
We all must become a boat.
Oh, we almost become a boat. All right.
We all float down here.
Yes.
We all float down here. Thanks to our hover boots. So,
Now
yeah.
we can float up there, too.
Impa basically says...
Hey, thanks.
She sort of reintroduces herself. Like,
Yeah.
she seems to not remember us.
Because we haven't really seen her
Well, we
in
haven't
the
seen
game.
her
We met her
She
once.
was-
Yeah, we
We
talked
met
to
her
her
once.
when
We
we
saw
were
her
a kid.
the second time, riding away on a horse.
Yeah, and she was
Yeah.
focused.
And that's about it.
So yeah, I guess it would make sense that. But no, I'm the hero. Remember me.
Yeah.
So she's dead now. No, she's not.
She's not dead.
She has ascended.
Yeah.
They're spirits.
She is no longer in our corporeal realm.
Right. She exists in the sacred realm now.
Yes.
Sage spirits.
Although at the end of the credit scene, they're in our realm. You see them. They show up in our realm for a little bit.
They're haunting us. They're dead.
Okay, fine. But yeah, there's really nothing here. She's like, hey, protect Zelda. Cool. I'm gonna be stoic. That's what I do.
One thing I do remember, we asked this before. You can still use Saria's song to talk to her, and she'll give you hints.
She doesn't really say. I don't.
Well,
think
this one she said, "Go back to the Temple of Time for me."
Oh, okay.
She said, "You must use the Temple of Time to go back as a kid."
Okay, so she does say
At the
different stuff.
beginning, like after I finished the Water Temple, I was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I just
okay.
want to see what she says." So we'll
Okay.
be talking about that. All right, so that wrapped that one up.
Yeah.
We really just have one more temple, and then the final thing.
This next episode is going to be a doozy.
This is gonna be a
Yeah,
long
this
one
is
because
gonna be a
this is there's a long
There's a lot of stuff we have to
happens.
do.
Gerudo.
Really cool stuff though. Really cool stuff. I'm looking
Desert.
forward to it.
This is actually like one of my favorite
Screw that
sequences
desert.
altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah, the desert's lame, but it doesn't take that long to get
I
through.
don't know, but it's-
There's a lot of. This is the thing. We're playing through with all of this. This game's great. There's a lot of lame parts to this game.
Yeah.
We just talked about a dungeon that I spent like a half hour on that Brian said, "Oh, it only took me 5 minutes," because like it was sort of a useless dungeon.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's there to piss you off.
Anyway,
It's good in that respect.
that's the Spirit Temple, right?
The next
Spirit
one is-
Temple.
yeah.
Spirit Temple. That's
Yeah.
that's the next one. Spirit Temple.
We've got a lot to do.
Gonna meet the Gerudos.
That's a bigger temple too.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Because even the child section, we've had a couple different.
Well, you get 2 items in that dungeon
Yes, we do.
if you don't already have one of them. But yeah,
But yeah, the child section of the Spirit Temple is actually a dungeon,
Yep.
as opposed to the well or the ice cavern or whatever.
yeah.
So if you're playing along with us, as you should, be prepared for a long chunk of gameplay. going into this one. And we're probably going to have a long one after that, too, because after that, we're going to have sort of the final dungeon. There's going to be a lot to talk about on that one.
Yeah, the castle.
So, yeah. Thank you guys for listening.
I love this game.
It's a very spoopy game. Spoopy, had to say.
Oh, we're getting into the spirit part, too.
Spirit.
Oh, yeah.
Spirit.
October!
Oh, see? Yeah.